Hi, and welcome to this short video about our India opportunity overview. My name is Bridget. 15 years ago, somebody came and spoke to me about this opportunity. I had an open mind because I had been a business owner already for over 20 years in Paris in bricks and mortar businesses, but I was looking for something new and I was really, really bowled over by the energy, the enthusiasm, the vision, and the mission of the company, notwithstanding the efficiency of the business distribution model, of which I had no previous experience at all. But very shortly afterwards, I decided to take it seriously, and it has been my full-time business now for most of that period ever since. But I've never been so excited as what is happening now in November of this year when we open finally, after years of preparation, the India market. So I'm going to go through in this video a little bit about what we're going to do, how we're doing it in preparation, why we do what we do, and what it's going to look like when we finally open the doors in November. So you may be watching this video for all of these reasons, some of them, or just because somebody has asked you for their opinion and feedback. I personally, as I said, was looking for a new business. I wanted more time flexibility for myself and my family. But other people will start this just because they'd love some extra income. They love the idea of more personal development and also collaborating with a community of different skills, different backgrounds, so that they can benefit from the leverage of all that process. What about free travel opportunities? Most of us really, really love to travel, and there is also that on the table as well. So, whatever there is for you, you are most welcome. So before we go into the actual details, we really want to talk about laying the foundations of the global megatrends. Most of us will have heard of the Internet of Things, and I'm sure that you've all heard of artificial intelligence. The beauty and wellness industry is in continual growth. It is a recession-proof industry. As they say, even in times of crisis, women still buy lipstick. And we know that looking at the figures from even the past 5, 10, 15 years, it does continue to grow. So with the ups and downs of the economy, we know that we have something that is stable and sustainable. Why is this in this case? Not just because of the consumability of the products, but also because of the growth of social commerce and the gig economy. Now, it's really important as well to have rock solid partnerships in global growth. And we have now a partnership with Full Power AI and Infosys going into India. So this is a real game changer for everyone. So let's have a little look at the company. Company is called Nu Skin. They were established in 1984, so 41 years ago. It's a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange, and we currently trade in 48 countries around the world. India will be our 49th. Now, that really didn't mean much to me in the beginning. I just saw, my business locally. I'd only ever worked locally, as I said, with bricks and mortar businesses, but now I have business in many countries around the world. So being able to scale internationally has been absolutely incredible on so many levels. Now, the company is an anti-aging company powered by genetic science, and we have more than 60 in-house PhD level scientists and above who work around the clock 24/7 to produce and make the most incredible products and technologies which are based on integrity, transparency, sustainability, and authenticity. They bring results, and it enables us to work with really, really high-level business partners in consequence. So a little bit about the product portfolio. We have around about 600 product references around the world. About 200, 250 of those are in our European market currently, and they can be roughly divided into three categories. Beauty and wellness devices, of which we have been the number one in the world for the last 7 years. So we're very much out on the leading edge as far as that's concerned. A wide range of skin and personal care products, which are available for all wants, needs, and budgets, and also wellness solutions. So, beauty isn't just skin deep, as they say, it also starts from the inside out. So we really, really do provide overall holistic beauty and wellness solutions for everyone, whatever they might be looking for. But it's not just about telling you what we've got, it's showing you. It's the difference demonstrated. This is really where we do stand apart from the field. So people, when they've been using the products, they can see the difference in the mirror. They feel different, their skin feels different, their body feels different. And this is is what makes for a very sustainable business, because when people see the results, they feel the results, they stay on as loyal customers. And that's what we all want in business. We don't want the roller coaster. We want something stable and sustainable, not just in terms of the integrity of the product, but also in terms of the stability of our bottom line. So high levels of customer loyalty really, really do underpin the strength of this business, thanks to the difference demonstrated. You can see here on the left, this lady with the Lumi Spa. The gentleman in the middle has been taking our Beauty Focus Collagen Plus for 15 weeks, and the difference is utterly remarkable. I think you'll have to agree. And then our weight management program, the TRME, which is a huge bestseller in Europe, where we bring something to the market that's very, very different, based with natural products, wholesome ingredients that really, really do make a difference for people wanting to make changes in that area. Not only that, we have devices that prove our products work. So for the last 22 years, we've had in our portfolio something called the Biophotonic Scanner. Now, the scanner came as an idea where it wasn't originally made for that, but it is works with a device and a laser called Raman spectroscopy. That is inbuilt into the device. You can see here on the left, you put your hand in front of it, the laser bounces against the skin, and in 30 seconds, we are able to actually say whether we are absorbing our nutrients or not. Now, we know that a lot of people take nutritional supplements all around the world. It's a huge, huge, huge industry. And as I said, in continual growth. But what most people don't know is what they're taking. Is it actually working? And we need to measure what matters. We need to know that what we're working is being absorbed by the gut and reaping the benefits in our body. Now, a lot of people say, well, I feel better, but I can't prove it. But, if you can't measure it, it's not real. And this is what we're able to do with the Biophotonic Scanner. As I currently speak here, there are about 5,000 scanners in the world, which is great. But actually, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that many. Now, the scanner is kind of like an expensive piece of equipment, so not everybody will have access to that. So what the company wanted to do was find a way to give more access to these technologies where people could really measure their supplements' efficacy. And after many years of research and huge investment and development, in November, alongside India, we are launching the Prism IO. Now, this is a miniaturized, small, fast, affordable, portable, and powerful device that will be hyper personalized. So instead of having one scanner for many people, maybe in clinics or spas or health consultancies, for example, everyone will have their own mini scanner. So in 15 seconds, they're going to be able to measure the full spectrum of micronutrients and antioxidants in their body and at what level they are absorbing them. So this is a complete game changer in the supplement industry. Not only that, many of our supplements come with a money back guarantee. So what that means is if you don't get a higher score after taking them for 90 days, the company will refund you. And really, really, that again makes us out on the leading edge. It gives validation, it gives credibility to our supplements and the efficacy and their bioavailability. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about how the business is built. Well, there is, again, like the product, something for everyone. You can just have a casual business where you can share and refer, make some extra bonuses and retail profit. It's very, very casual. There are no targets or goals. You can pick it up and put it down whenever you want to, for people that just want to make a bit of extra income from time to time. As a brand rep, which is the next level here in the center, this is where you're going to build a group of customers and other affiliates, and you'll be able to unlock another bonus called a building bonus. And then on the right-hand side, you can see the partner and director program. Now, this is where you will not only have your own group of customers and affiliates, but you help other people to do the same as well. And you'll be able to unlock the third type of income, which is a leading bonus. Now, as I said, everyone chooses their own level of participation. I'm going to show you some numbers here that will give you an idea of what the potential is if you decide that this is something for you. So on the far left, you can see brand rep. The average income for somebody as a brand rep makes about, $555. So it's about £450 a month extra income. But, that's £6,000 a year extra. And this is done kind of part-time. So that can make a real, real difference to a family, an extra, fantastic holiday or a car payment or something like that. Some people want to take it more seriously and go, for example, to the Ruby partner level to maybe replace a second income or a second salary. So that works out around about £25,000 a year. This is where somebody will take it a little bit more seriously. Many people still do this part-time as well. So if that level excites you, then that would be something you can learn how to do that as well. I personally wanted to become a Blue Diamond director once I decided to take the business seriously. I could see that the average incomes there were something that would be absolutely life-changing for me and my family. And again, this is another level of participation. You get all the coaching and all the help that you need to build the business to the level that you desire. It's all completely free of charge, and we really do have this incredible system that helps you to reach where you want to get to. So that just have a look at that and see what excites you the most. All right, so this is only really 5% of what the company do, but it's 95% of who they are because we have a belief in giving back, of course. We have to do well, but we have to also do good. And this is really part of the heart of the company that indicates their values, their qualities, what's really, really important to them. So it's an initiative called Nourish the Children. It's a for-profit organization where we focus on donating incredibly nutrient-rich meals to where it's most needed in the world. Now, these come from donations from our customers and also our distributors. Again, there's no obligation, but I always say if there's nothing else that interests you in this video, then please, get back to the person who invited you to learn more about our Nourish the Children program. It's been life-changing for hundreds of thousands, in fact, millions of people around the world. And it isn't just about handing out food, it's about nutrient-rich food, often distributed in schools, which helps children get an education as well. So very, very close to my heart as a mother to know that we're making a difference in that area as well. All right, let's dive into, just to finish, a little bit more about India and the specificities. Having a first mover advantage going into a market the size of India is, well, it's absolutely eye-watering. I'm sure that you can, agree with me on that one. We know that about 16% of people are what we call innovators and early adopters. And this, if you're watching this video now, today, before the 1st of November, this is your opportunity to have that first mover's advantage into a multi-billion dollar market, which is in continual growth. So that's really interesting as well. It's not something that is stagnant, it's really growing very, very fast. So why India? Well, these stats, speak for themselves. It's the largest population in the world now. It's just gone over China. A huge growing middle class of people who want to have a better life for themselves. They want to earn more money. They want to have more purpose for themselves and their families. And most of them are on social media. So we know that social commerce, the gig economy, is absolutely huge. And this is going to be a massive catalyst for moving the India market forward. Now, the direct selling industry, which is our business model, is in an 8.3% CAGR, compound annual growth rate. So again, this means that, there is huge room for expansion. And our main competitor, which is there at the moment, does about $800 million a year in revenue. So, we're about the equivalent. And so we expect to do that around about between $800 and $1 billion eventually as we go into India, bearing in mind that the company redistributes 40% of its revenue in compensation. So this is something you can do the math that is obviously very serious and very important for us as well. So what about the potential? A few comparisons. So in Japan, where we opened a few years ago, we have more than 300 people who have accumulated more than $1 million in commissions. They're called Circle of Excellence members for a population of 125 million. We are looking at India with as I said, a potential revenue of $1 billion and 30,000 sales leaders, contrary to South Korea, which is another one of our huge markets, who have 5,000 sales leaders with a population of 51 million. So you can see that we have this incredible opportunity in this global expansion, not only just in the global expansion of India, but also coupled up with Prism as well, which is going to be launched in India too. So where are we right now? Okay, so the market research has established the local partnerships. We have our registered company out there. The local manufacturing is set up, and we finalized the product lines. Okay, so we've moved really, really far. We've established the commission plan now as well, and we're in full pre-launch process before the 1st of November, because if you want to benefit from that 1st of November launch, we have to reach a certain level of sales leadership to be able to access the India market. But that's something that we will explain to you on a one-to-one level. At the moment, if you want to be one of those India eligible leaders, you have to be an OCI or an NRI. This is again something you're probably familiar with if you are that person, but if you're not, we'll explain it to you more fully in a private conversation. All right, so what are the products going to be in India? This is very important to understand. We understand that there's a price sensitive market and we need something for everyone because there's also a premium and luxury market. So As you can see here, we have kind of like four tiers, if you like, of different levels of products. Basic ones starting as low as $6, but we have not skimped, obviously, on the quality. This is what we want, is customer loyalty who love the products, and it's within the price range. Then we have a range which is for professionals, because we know that there are literally hundreds of thousands of beauty salons all over India, and we have a specific professional range for beauty salons. Then we have a prestige range, which is supplementation and skincare. And then we have a premium and luxury range, which includes also some of our devices. So this is really where we're going in on these different levels. And that's really, really exciting. Now, let's have a look at the trends in India, what's happening. We know that 74% of Indians say supplements are essential. All right, so you can see that we are in a prime position for this. 63% of Indians are trying to lose weight, and we have a weight supplement coming in, and 69% of Indians take supplements for immune support. Now, this wasn't the case pre-COVID, but post-COVID, with all the repercussions and ramifications, this wellness trend is in huge hypergrowth now, and we're really, really, getting onto the back of that to move forward with our wellness program. With the beauty and personal care industry, it's fourth in the world. Massive, massive, massive market. Their number one skincare claim is skin brightening. We know that this is very, very important, and two of our ranges are specifically for skin brightening. So the company has produced something very, very different for India, based around their wants, needs, and budget. And there is a real shift to premium. The premium growth is actually outpacing the masses. So even though we know that it's a price sensitive country, we understand that people really, really want to put a lot of their disposable income into high quality products. So we're very, very confident that that is the sweet spot of what we've got here. So what happens now? I've given you quite a bit of information, a little bit about the vision and the mission, what we intend to do in terms of revenue. What do you need to do now? Well, you can sign up for a free account. Order some products for yourself to try. It's really, really important. So you have your own personal before and after stories. And then we want to help you move forward according to what you're most excited about in what part of the plan that you like on the sales performance plan, to start speaking to your Indian contacts, people who live locally to you, who you might know, for example, on social media, but they live in one of our open markets, UK, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, etc., and have conversations with them to see if they would like to partner up with us to be one of those India founders. But you have to be a brand rep sales leader to be there into India on the 1st of November. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait a full 6 months before the India market opens fully in Q2 of 2026. So nobody wants to wait, right? We want to have that first movers advantage. So as I said, we will get back to you to get your feedback and answer your questions about how you can get started in the right way with this opportunity in an individual level. But in the meantime, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been useful and it has inspired you. And in the meantime, have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.